Hey, good evening, boys. Back again to this luxurious beat. We're talking $1,000 candle music out here,
It
boys.
feels like it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Plasma for this beat.
Ooh, luxury.
It is, yeah, it feels like we're shopping for like really, really expensive stuff.
Yeah.
You know, $400 like,
Yeah.
throw pillows.
$300 catch-all trays for our keys. $2,000 throw blankets.
I never understood the catch-all tray for the longest time. I always thought it was like one of those like those dinner plate things.
I actually have one on my nightstand.
Oh, okay. And it's just like just a catch-all, just wallet,
yeah.
phone.
It's a nice little leather tray. It has my initials on it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's a nice like vegetable tan leather. It's a very
Vegetable tan leather.
Yeah,
Real color.
I enjoy luxury goods. I'm
Yeah.
a little bit of a snob.
Yeah.
in
I
case
do-
you've noticed.
Yeah. I'm kind of an audiophile.
Yeah. But anyway, well, what had happened was when we first moved in together, the wife was like, we bought new furniture, and like your keys and your pocket knife and shit are scratching up the nightstand, and I was like, fine, I will find a luxurious tray. So that's how it happened.
Okay.
And you know what? Can't go back.
Speaking of luxury, we have luxurious t-shirts that you can
Thank
buy.
you.
I know, thank you. Over at teespring.com/stores/the Wine Boys.
Ooh.
So cop a t-shirt when you get a moment over there. We are at Wine Boys Pod on Instagram and Twitter.
Ooh.
And you can find us on electronic mail, wineboyspod@gmail.com, where we get these luxurious beats. They're so luxurious, it's like
Ooh.
velvet on the tongue.
Ooh.
It's like sipping chamomile tea while petting a big furry kitty.
It's like wearing silk drawers.
I want a pair of Versace drawers. Like
Versace panties.
I want somebody to like if I end up at in a bad situation where like my pants are at my ankles and I'm running, I want to be running in Versace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like
Have my R. Kelly moment. I just
Yeah.
want to get out of the closet. You know?
if you're gonna step up and go like super designer, like you can't be out here wearing Hanes. Like
True.
it just doesn't.
It just doesn't hit that well.
Yeah.
But
Like I got these Gucci
shit's about to
pants on
run
with like
out.
some Hanes drawers.
Losing it.
Did you
now.
introduce your socials?
No.
Fuck it, do it.
All right, I'm at the Zach Edward on Instagram and Twitter. Show dates to be announced following week, most likely.
Okay. Find me at Lord Gerald on the Instagrams and the Twitter. And just doing dad things. The inaugural lawn mowing is going to be this Sunday, so get your pussies ready. Hi, I'm Gerald,
And I'm Zach.
and we are the Wine Boys.
Derek Chauvin is in jail. I don't know why they didn't make that into a children's nursery rhyme yet, but they should.
I mean, it just happened.
Yeah.
I mean, for the uninitiated boys, we record these on Tuesdays, release them on Wednesday. So as you're hearing this, what happened in the world was just a couple hours ago. Derek Chauvin was found guilty on all charges against George Floyd. So rest in peace, Big Floyd. But we have wine to drink before we jump into that.
You gonna rub one out?
Maybe.
For Big Floyd?
Yeah, man.
I might.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to the God.
Yeah. First we gotta jump into the wine though. So tonight we have a lovely 91 pointer.
Ooh.
From the god James Suckling. This is called, and I don't know if I'm saying this right, forgive me. Trapiche. This is an oak cask Malbec, vintage 2019. It comes from Mendoza, Argentina.
Yeah. Before we get going, boys, I don't know if we ever spoke about James Suckling, but he's essentially like the Roger Ebert of wine. Mm-hmm. And if you guys don't know who Roger Ebert was, he used to be like the guy who gave 2 thumbs up to movies.
Roger Ebert is like the James Suckling of movies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is probably a better way to interpret that. So he's also a cigar critic, which I didn't know that either.
I didn't know
Imagine
that.
being such a boss Like just being like, I drink wine, I smoke cigars, and sometimes when I don't like the wine, I spit it out, and then I smoke a cigar to get it out of my mouth. Like,
And people pay me to talk about it.
he's internationally regarded as one of the world's most influential wine critics and one of the most experienced critics of vintage cigars.
Oh, of course.
I mean, if you just see this guy walking down the street, you're just like, oh,
what does he
yeah,
look like?
exactly what you think. He would.
Yeah, yeah,
Dark brim glasses, beautifully parted gray hair.
yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's dad.
Yeah. Oh, he was he had a lot of dinner parties at his
Yeah,
house.
he's a dad that complains a lot at restaurants. That's what he
Oh
looks
my
like.
god!
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the kind of dad that just he's swirling his glass of wine, and he's just giving it a quick sniff, and he's just like, "This is gonna taste like a parade in my mouth."
You call this lobster bisque?
Yeah.
I call it lobster shits. So, anyway, this wine.
James, I love you.
Yeah.
Can't wait to meet you.
The back of the bottle reads, Trapiche
Do you want me to look it up?
Oak. I don't. Yeah, look that shit up.
Before you hurt yourself.
I might hurt my dick saying this.
Was it TRA
TRAP. Trap.
Trap House Mob?
Yep.
I got
Trap House Mob. Okay. Trapiche oak cask is elaborated with grapes sourced from the foothills of the Andes Mountains, where the combination of altitude and generous sunshine produces concentrated aromatic fruit. The aging in oak barrels during the 9 months adds finesse, harmony, and complexity. A Malbec with beautiful tits, deep red color with violet hues, sweet aromas of blackberries and plums, with an elegant touch of smoke and vanilla, velvety texture, and a sweet, long aftertaste. Ideal to serve with cheeses, red meats, mushrooms, stew, and the typical Argentine asado.
I think asado's beef.
I believe it is.
Yeah, it's trapiche.
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 Trapiche. Okay. Okay.
Asado. Asado.
Well, tonight we got a twisty boy, so let's bust this hoe open.
How do you spell asado? Asado.
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 A-S-A-D-O.
Asado is a technique and social event of having or attending a barbecue in various South American countries. So it's a
Okay.
barbecue.
Yeah. Asado.
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 All right, I didn't realize we were doing pronunciation guides tonight.
I mean, this is ASMR, you know?
Yeah.
We got good mics for a reason.
Asado.
Asado. All right, let's bust it open.
Ooh.
So, get your pussy ready. Ah, god damn it.
You forgot to take a picture of
I
it.
didn't take a picture. Gerald, you had one job. We'll be right back, boys. I'm sorry. Really. Boys are back. We got a wine?
We do.
We got a wine. We took pictures of it.
We did.
Now we're ready to drink it. You have it pulled up on the thing?
Yeah, on the I do have it on the thing.
Good.
I have it on the fluke and the fling flang.
In the flimplap?
In the whippy whapper.
Agapplabble.
In the wacky dacky.
Snurp. All right.
All right. Open her up.
It's open.
What am I pouring the wine?
No. Open. Read it, bitch.
No, I gotta take a photo.
Oh, god damn it.
Are you broken?
Yeah.
Are you fucking broken?
Jesus, slide over. I can't reach. Fuck.
Give me the old reach around. Yeah.
When in doubt, label out.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, boys. So tonight, this is a red wine. So we do a small pour first.
It's a red one. It's rojo.
The first pour, we drink it,
gotta do
small glass of wine, and then we aerate afterwards. You pooted?
I had burrito for dinner.
Me too. I had Taco Hell for dinner.
Oh my god.
For supper.
What's wrong with you?
Let's see.
I made homemade burritos.
Okay.
Nice floral on the
Yep. Floral. Getting some dark fruits in there.
like a nice cherry almost.
Yeah, cherry plum. Yeah. A little bit of a vanilla smell to it.
Yeah, I get like a
Yeah.
almost like kind of caramely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see.
a little bit.
Well, let's cheers. Take a sip. Okay.
It's pretty good.
This isn't bad. It's got a nice juiciness to it.
It does. It opens up very nicely. Nice back. I always enjoy an Argentinian Malbec.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did that trumpeter that one time, which is one of my favorites, and it's a certified slapper. I was just in the mood for a nice, deep Malbec tonight.
This James Suckling might be onto something.
Yeah. James Suckling really knows his shit. Oh. Teaches a master class.
Yeah.
Better know his shit.
Let's read about this. Let's tell
Yes.
us what to think.
Yes, this is Trapiche, old cast Malbec. It's from Mendoza, Argentina. I always say it with a lisp, and I'm trying not to. You know how hard it is? Like, try to say Barcelona.
Barcelona?
Yeah, see, and it's like every time I want to just be like,
Barcelona.
because I always think of Vicky Catina.
Vicky Catina Barcelona?
So it's from Mendoza, Argentina.
Mendoza.
No,
Yeah.
I have to be incredibly white through the saying,
Okay.
or else I'm going to do the lisp. So, hey guys, we're going to go to Mendoza. Yes, so it's
We're
Mendoza.
going to Mendoza. Argentina.
Mendoza, Argentina. This is a
Mendoza.
91 point wine, as we were talking about before.
Okay. Big dog.
Big diggity dog. Average price of this wine is between $9.99 and $12.99. I paid $10.99 for it.
Okay.
It's a wine enthusiast top pick for Argentinian wines.
Okay.
This one, we're onto something here. You're going to get taste characteristics that are bold, smooth, dry, slightly acidic. Your notes of oak, chocolate, and vanilla. Blackberry, black cherry, and plum. Act like we haven't been here before.
Damn.
Yo, why you sleeping on the boys, son?
Why you sleeping on the boys? The boys know wine.
Better wake your ass up.
Big dicks, AKs, and 1A7 skills.
Smoke, earth, and leather.
Okay.
Not even earthy, just says earth.
Earth. I was going to say leather, but I was like, I don't know.
I took a handful of dirt and put it in my mouth, and I was like, it tastes just like that wine I had. I think there was some worms in it. On the nose, blackberry and smoke. That's what I get. And it says cherry and chocolate midway through with nice gripping tannins on the back end. This is 100% Malbec. Goes well with beef, lamb, poultry, or stew, whatever the fuck that said.
Yeah.
Mushrooms.
Asado.
Yeah.
Mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yep.
And celibacy. Who'd have thunk it?
Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Red wine and popcorn. Let's do this. Like Olivia Pope at the end of an episode of Scandal. Boys.
red wine and popcorn. Jesus, we're turning into Olivia Pope.
Yeah. Boys.
After turning Washington, D.C. red in a trail of scandal.
Scandal. Yeah. Ooh.
It's a pretty good show.
It is. It is. I don't think it's on the air anymore. I don't know.
It was a pretty good show, I said. Yeah. It's popping around somewhere. Not bad. Pretty
This is good. It's got a nice tartness to it, but it
does.
But it's good. I like
grippy.
It.
I like that.
Yes, grippy.
Yeah, I like that. I like when a red wine just takes you on a roller coaster ride, you know, just like, don't know where I'm going to go.
But nice finish at the end.
Well, I've already finished a glass, so I must like it.
Wow. Little aeration in this nation, right?
Yeah. Let's see how she opens up.
It's good.
It's like you invite that friend over for dinner the first time, and he's such a loud eater. That's happened to me like on a handful of occasions. I invited a friend over one time for dinner. It's like we're just kind of getting to know one another, and
He's a really loud eater. Eats with his mouth open.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talks all the way through the meal.
Yeah.
Did you hear about this Dogecoin?
Yeah. You make chorizo? It's really good, bro. Could you pass some of the stuffed cabbages?
Yeah. Meanwhile, his girlfriend is like, this is why we don't do things.
Oh, that opens up nice.
Oh, does it? Are we gonna finish this bottle tonight?
Hope so.
You gonna take me home?
Yeah, I might. Hold me closer, Tony Danza. That actually reminds me of a family member I have that shall remain nameless. But every time she eats, she comes over the house to eat something. Seems like she's a big fan of foods that are mayonnaise-y and or cheesy, and she always eats with her mouth open. So it'll just be like, You see her tongue. You see her teeth.
Dude, there's
you see
something
it all.
about the sound of mayo.
Yeah, and it's all
when you
white
eat it,
or
like,
yellowy.
Exactly, and it's not
So
a pretty.
nasty.
Yeah, it's not a pretty picture.
And she'll be pointing with a
Yeah.
mouthful of food, like, no double eggs. And just-
Oh god, deviled eggs.
yeah, it's just like
Eggs and mayo are just something you shouldn't be like. It's tough to eat together, but then like you're eating them, but when you eat them out loud,
Yeah,
it's
just when you chew, it should be a secret. I don't need to see that.
yeah, like just
Come
do me a
on.
favor and can you just go in the garage?
Yeah.
While the rest of us eat like regular people. You
just-
fucking farm animal.
Just wear your COVID mask while you eat.
No, because
Jesus.
what's gonna happen is you're gonna hear the muffled sounds of the eggs.
Yeah, but I don't have
smacking.
to see it.
It's true.
I don't have to see it. I can hear. It's kind of like ignoring your roommate having sex. You can hear it, but you don't have to see it.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I just dive head first. When I hear it, I'm just like, I wonder how he's doing.
Actually, yeah. I
kinda wanna
to
give
be
him-
honest, it's
yeah, I want-
maybe not a great analogy because hearing my roommates having sex, I would always like cheer them on.
Yeah.
Like me and my friends. Just
because
like,
we're
"Go,
boys."
go,
Exactly.
go,
Yeah.
go." Yeah.
Like my roommates, I wanted them. Like all I was thinking was like, I hope he comes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like who cares about her?
Well, you guys would come audibly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that was your thing.
Yeah, we played that fun game. Can you hear me
Yeah.
come?
Sick load, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish we came up with a better name than just "Can you hear me come?" Mm-hmm. Like how juvenile and fraternal, like when we were just like
Yeah.
sitting around playing video games, smoking weed, just
Yeah.
being like, guys, we need a game where we can hear each other come.
Yeah.
What do you think we should call it? Can you hear me come?
Can you hear me come now? It's just funny though, the games we used to play as youngsters.
These are the
because
games we play.
These are the games we play. These are the names we say. We can't really do that shit anymore.
Bullshit.
Well, I mean, I'm married. I have a kid.
Watch me.
Like that. I don't have an audience cheering me on in the background.
I would. That's
just
that's not
me
true.
and my wife while the kid is napping. Like,
All right, we got 15 minutes. We got to do this.
come on, let's get in, get out.
Hurry.
It just
I haven't
like,
touched
it's
it.
not-
I haven't touched it today.
Yeah, like it's not. I don't have an audience. It's just the two of us. Like that's just
Business. That's the thing, though. It's like I trust that you're good with like business transaction sex, where you're just like, hey, we're in this together, right?
It's being married is a teamwork exercise.
Yeah.
Like you guys are in this together, especially once you have a kid. Like you're in this together. We're working together. We gotta get this done. That's really how it works. It's a different level. That the infatuation phase, the love changes.
Yeah.
That hot and heavy, we spend all of our time together in bed, give each other cute little pet names. That's over.
Yeah,
Real life sets in.
Yeah. Too busy for that shit now.
We're too busy for that shit. Real life sets in now. It's like we got adult problems.
Yeah. Baby's got to pay
Yeah.
the taxes. Baby's got a doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. So
We don't have time to talk about us nicely. Stop calling me Panda and take the kid to the doctor.
right. But you gotta remember to make time for each other. You
Yes.
know? Have little date nights.
Have a little date nights.
Get you a haircut. Look at your wife. Ah ha ha ha. Talk to me nice, baby. I know you see it. That's how it is. That's how it is now.
I hear you.
Yeah. It's just a different mode.
Just slaps different.
It slaps different.
It just hits
But
different.
you gotta find things that, your wife thinks are great. Do the dishes or some shit. Clean a bathroom. I don't know. Paint some rooms.
Okay.
Paint some rooms. That's what I can say. Is like do something in your house like
Relationship
masculine.
of voice with relationship of voice with
I'm
Gerald.
telling you, like if you want your wife to feel moistened, do something in the house
Moistened.
moistened. Do something in the house that involves your hands. Cut the grass, put together a couch. I don't fucking know.
I do all those things.
Yeah. Moisten her. You look at her, see, I can build you a shelf because I'm a man. And you take off your shirt, and you purr at her.
And she's like, put the fucking shirt back on.
And then you're just like, no,
No.
no,
She's like, do it.
no.
And then you fight.
And then you look at her and you're like, oh, you got me all turned up. And then you have a passionate, deep kiss, and then you conceive a child. And
You passionate deep kiss, and then you make love.
you make love. It gets all hot and sweaty. And then she's like, wait, the neighbors are watching. And then
Let them
you're like,
watch.
let them watch. And then you're like, Jim, go back in your house. And then he's like, you're doing this on your front lawn. And you're like, I don't give a damn, Jim.
I pay for this house. I don't come in your weeds.
Actually, you're on the sidewalk that's owned by the city. I don't give a fuck, Jim.
I don't give a fuck. Call the city, Jim. I'm gonna come in the cracks of this. I'm gonna come in the cracks of this driveway.
So, speaking of state property,
Oh goodness. Derek Chauvin state property
Derek
now.
Chauvin is state property now.
You're mine.
You're mine. So, after a lengthy trial,
And like the quickest decision, they were like, "Oh no, we're good." They're like,
Yeah,
"You sure you
yeah.
don't want more than like 25 minutes?" Yeah, we're good.
no, we're good. Well, they spent.
No, was it a day? Like,
I think they deliberated for what was it, like 4 hours or something like that?
which is nothing.
For deliberations, short.
As soon
But
as they're like, "We have a verdict," we're like, "This guy's going to jail."
Yeah,
based on
yeah.
the amount of time, they were just like, "You guys are good with this, right?"
Yeah.
Like,
They're like, well, I mean, state law requires you to spend a minimum of 4 hours in here. Like,
Yeah.
all right, you guys play PS5 yet?
yeah, that's basically the conversation. She went from murder trial to, "Have you checked out that new movie on Netflix?"
Yeah.
like that's how their conversation. That's how
You guys watch Bad Trip?
Yeah, that Eric Andre is out of control, man. The mangina thing.
Yeah. There,
I actually love it. I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard it's pretty good.
It is pretty good. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
You know, I've always liked Eric Andre. He's not everyone's cup of tea, but he's just outlandish and crazy and funny,
Yeah,
man. He's just
that's why I
doing
love
him.
him.
He's literally being himself, just turned up to 10.
Of course, there's male nudity.
Yeah, but that's what he does.
Yeah.
You know?
there-
I mean,
Eric Andre and Laurel Howery got their dicks stuck in a Chinese finger trap. And they're
Spoiler
running
alert.
around with their... I mean, that's one of the many gags in the movie.
yeah, but I'd like
I'm sure those penises are prosthetic, but,
Yeah, low key, Lil Rel is one of the funniest comedians
He's
in the game. He is
hilarious.
so fucking funny, man.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of guys, guys that get have gotten a lot of TV credits who haven't had like Lil Rel. I think he did Kevin Hart. Did he do Hart? He did Kevin Hart's Presents
yeah.
one time, which that's where I think he kind of got like pulled out of the crowd. But he's a great writer. He's
Yeah.
incredibly funny.
I think he's perpetually the funny best, the doofy best friend
Yeah,
in every movie.
he needs to get a special, like a big special. He
Yeah,
deserves
yeah.
one. He's pretty good.
But back to Derek Chauvin.
Yeah, back to Derek Chauvin.
So deliberation didn't take long.
4 hours.
As expect. Now, what surprised me, I'm honestly a little surprised that they did convict him on all counts.
Not really for me.
Okay.
I just think now I think there's, let's be honest, when you're being told that you're going to be a part of a murder trial, if you're part of a jury, it's always told that will outside public opinion basically change your thoughts during this trial. Believe me, there was protesters like ready to go.
Well-
they were double knotting shoelaces. They're like, we're ready to go if you say something bad.
The problem is that they couldn't have people without outside opinions because
Well, that's
this
how it
was
is.
like
That's
the biggest
it's everything.
trial. This is the trial of like the century. Like
In
this
Minnesota,
is-
yeah.
in the whole country was watching this trial.
Well, yeah, they were, but like, are you talking about just for like not ever?
Not ever. This was
Yeah.
definitely a high.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you
case.
watched O.J. Simpson's, but that one,
That was big too.
75 million people did.
Yeah. But this is definitely this is the most hyped trial in a while.
Well, yeah. Well, we've been under COVID, so it
Right,
became a
right.
situation where it's like, well,
I mean, sparked off by a viral video. How many people saw that video?
well, that one easily over 50 million, I'd say.
I'd say more than that.
I'm giving a very
I'm
generic
gonna say over
figure.
100.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, that was a lot of people saw that
A
video.
lot of eyeballs, but
Yeah. But
really that's not has really nothing to do so much with the story, but the fact that I thought he was going to get convicted.
okay.
I thought it was going to be the manslaughter charge, at least. But I think for people that don't think that outside opinion is going to have anything on this type of,
It does.
it does, of course,
It does because it got so much publicity from the very beginning. There was no way that it couldn't.
of course, yeah.
But I was honestly thinking that they weren't going to get him on the higher charge. I thought that
The
they were
second
gonna
degree
get him
murder?
on the-
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that they would get him on the third.
Yeah, well,
But they got him on all three, so good.
yeah.
Now
Maximum
let's-
34 years.
Now maybe he gets at most 20.
Yeah, I think the way that they were most of the legal experts were kind of saying between like 14 to 18 seemed to be like a good ballpark figure.
I'm just hoping that no fuckery happens between now and when they
Like he gonna be dead?
when they sentence him.
Oh.
They're saying it's another 8 weeks till they sentence him.
Correct.
Which, by the way, according to the Sixth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, you have the right to a fair and like speedy trial. Define speedy, because this is.
Less than a year.
Is that?
I don't know.
I know in New York State it has to be less than 6 months.
6 months. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
assuming that. Yeah.
But a year is
Minnesota state law is
crazy.
weird, man. I tried
Yeah.
to read into it, and they've got some really ass backwards like processes. Like they can do like a legal appeal within like the first 72 hours. Or I'm sorry, within
Yeah.
the first 7 days.
Yeah.
And they can actually do it within 72 hours.
Yeah. Which you know is going to happen.
100% going to happen.
100%.
It's probably not going to get him anywhere, but I think,
Hopefully it doesn't.
I mean,
Hopefully
I
it
think
doesn't.
my guy's going to do time.
I hope he does, but I'm not holding my breath.
I know. I know. I think he's
Yeah.
gonna, he's going to do some time, but I don't think he's going to do as much time as people actually think he's going to do.
Nah, he'll be out
He
in
ain't
5
gonna,
years.
He's not going to do 34 years. He's going to do 5, get out parole,
Yeah, get on good behavior, move
Yeah.
to Montana.
move to Montana,
Wherever
live
the
out the
fuck.
rest of his days. Yeah,
I mean,
wherever Minnesota transplants go,
but even then,
other
like,
places like Minnesota.
for him to actually get convicted, it took one of the biggest what is he, the first cop in the history of the state to be tried for murder?
Yes,
And actually convicted? So it took that. It took him actually getting fired from the police department, which he should have. But it took that. It took the police chief coming out and saying, yeah, he fucked up. You know, it took a national movement, you know, all of this shit for him to actually get convicted. Fucking crazy. And we're still not out of the woods yet because he still hasn't been sentenced.
correct.
So it's fucked up, man.
It is fucked up.
It's fucked up, man.
The system is against.
It's broken.
Yeah, the system is against everybody that's not a police officer and everybody that's essentially not white.
Right, right.
I mean, that's. And as a white man in America, things are pretty good. No,
But don't you love how people say, like, you know, man, as a white man in America, things are getting hard.
things are
Don't you
getting
love
hard. No
people say
one's
this
talked
shit?
about me for 10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's not. It's
I'm
not that.
marginalized?
I'm marginalized? What about balding white men? What about us? I can only get so many Hims commercials before I'm
Yeah.
just like, I get it, okay?
I mean, balding white men, like, you were given plenty.
I mean,
You can lose your hair.
here's the thing. As somebody that wasn't actively oppressed except by the people in my family, I feel okay.
Okay.
Like, I was only oppressed by the people that were closest to me.
Okay.
And it wasn't intentional.
No,
It was
no,
just,
no.
you know, there's just things going on.
But that's anybody's
That's
family.
everybody's family.
Yeah.
But I don't walk out every day just being like, well, hope I don't get murdered.
Yeah.
Hope murder's not on the docket.
Mm-hmm.
But that should be everybody's day. Wake up, don't get killed.
Mm-hmm.
But for non-white people in America, and I mean everybody, mostly black people.
Yeah.
But like just everybody gets a weird look nowadays.
yeah. Yeah.
You know, post 2001, you know, a lot of Middle Eastern folks got weird looks.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, a
They
lot.
did.
I mean, they were like, there were some black people in the cut just being like, okay, you guys can taste some of this smoke.
Or as Dave Chappelle once said, come get these nigga lessons.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like,
man.
you can get all the smoke. We'll just sit back,
Yeah.
sit on the porch, look, and just be like, shit, life is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how that works out, but so the trial's not full circle yet. So obviously he got it today. It was funny though because like I was watching it on my phone and they were combing through and just doing all the B-roll footage. So there was people outside of the courthouse and like, celebrating, and
Yeah.
for some reason somebody was throwing like money in the air.
I mean, it's a celebration.
I know, but it was but it was definitely fake money.
Absolutely.
But there was a guy that was like dressed up in like very nice clothing, not like suits, but he almost looked like Gucci. And he was like talking like this, and I was like, "Holy shit, he's doing a rap video!" Like, and because there was a camera off to the side, I was like, "He's either doing a rap video or he is just like so hype about this verdict."
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
Usher recently came under fire for going to a strip club
Yeah, I heard about
and
this.
throwing fake money, and it had like his face on it. There were Usher bucks, like there were ones,
Imagine
there
how
were ones, 20s, and hundreds with
what
like his face
egomaniac
on
do you have
them.
to be? Hey, want some Usher bucks?
Apparently, it was a promotional material though for his Vegas residency, but they were all just like fake for like dollar bills, $20 bills, and $100 bills.
Yeah, do that shit
with his face
do
on
that
them.
shit in a city, in the middle of a city
Right.
block. Don't go to a strip club where their actual currency is made based on those
Yeah,
tips.
women that are actually dancing for tips.
Yeah. You give them usher bucks.
Usher bucks.
Could you
These aren't even
imagine?
worth the paper.
Imagine
they're
he
printed
just
on.
like he tucks it into the G string and she's like, "What the fuck is this? Where's George?"
Yeah, she gets excited.
Yeah.
Usher came in here making it rain.
Yeah.
I might even fuck him.
Yeah,
and then
I'm gonna
you,
get some
like,
Franklins tonight.
And then imagine
girl.
like you got this whole stack of money from Usher.
Yeah, and you're just
Usher.
like gonna be like $1,000 easily, and you look at it and it's just Usher's dumb fucking face.
Yeah,
on
just
it.
Usher, just
like-
side profile. It's a
Yeah.
clean edge up.
It's a clean edge up. It looks good.
Cleanest edge up I've ever seen on money.
Yeah,
Man,
clean edges on that money.
Yes.
No
I'm
Benjamin
telling you,
Franklin powdered wig, but you know
It's
it works.
Usher with that cool looking, like, I think it's called the South of France haircut.
South of France.
Yeah, Google it. South of France.
I'm
haircut.
sure
It's
black
it's
people
a
get
lovely-
very cool sounding haircuts.
Yeah.
White guys get like, do you want less bald or more bald?
I don't know, man. Mr. Marcus is bald and he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, well, he's got a humongous ego on him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gigantic.
Listen, there are plenty of black dudes that are bald and they pull it off. Mr. Marcus, Lexington Steele,
Are you talking? Are you
Wesley Pipes.
Are you just talking about porn stars?
what?
That's literally what you're talking about. Listen, I've got some of my favorite black actors. You know,
Bald.
Lexington Steele,
Yeah.
Prince Joshua.
Yeah. Wesley Pipes.
Do any of them act in their films? Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
of course.
What is their motive? To fuck the gardener.
Yeah, they come by, they play the pool boy, the guy,
Well, they're not in so much playing the pool boy. So what they do is they usually are
the gang of pool men.
They're usually 3 maintenance workers, all dressed in denim.
Yeah.
And
Usually
Timberland
black
boots.
denim, gray wife beaters, and Timberland
and
boots.
Timberland boots, lugs, depending on the set.
And the year.
And then they walk in, and there's a what appears to be a disheveled white man who simply doesn't have time for his wife. And
I gotta go to the office.
I gotta go to the office. And as soon as he leaves, she gets fucked by these guys, like a lot, for a long time, a lot of time.
Yeah, it's just 3
Yeah.
men and
3 men and
24 inches of dick.
Yeah, it's 24 inches of dick, 1 lonely housewife, and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is no, boys, you should be scared. So you know. Anytime you leave the house and your wife is even marginally attractive, just so you know, she's looking at somebody else.
Wow. Every time?
Get worried.
That is unsettling.
Yeah,
Thank
isn't it?
you.
You're welcome.
Man,
Good luck leaving the house tomorrow.
I guess so.
Pretend, just the way that I see it and the way that I've been living my life is just think that she's getting it. That's what I do.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, she's getting fucked by somebody. Whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll make
is
you
that,
feel
Is
better.
that how you think?
No. If I
Okay.
did, I would like, come on, man. Like, you got better things to
Yeah,
think about,
yeah.
like stocks or, you know.
Yeah. I gotta get to the office.
It's always
Looking
disheveled.
disheveled.
Yes. Why
But
do
the moral of the story
Why
is
do you always fuck the pool boy?
there are plenty of black men, strong black men, that pull off the bald head pretty well. You know,
Like men that I like Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan, Morris Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut.
Yeah, the actor.
I don't know who that is.
What you've seen this man? 100. Google him. Morris Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut.
It's a great name.
Yeah, he is an actor.
Philanthropist? No.
He is
Morris
a
Chestnut.
very handsome, chocolatey man.
Oh yeah, I know
Yeah,
Morris
yeah,
Chestnut.
he's been in like everything. He's one of
He-
those black actors that has been in all of the black movies.
He
There's
he literally plays lead detective in like every show.
yeah, I'm telling you, there's like 8 black actors that are in every black movie.
Yeah, and
They're
Morris
all aging now. Morris Chestnut is one of them.
Yeah.
Yep. Boris Cujo is another one of them.
Yep. Okay. I say I know
yep.
Boris Cujo.
Yep. Yep.
Tay Diggs.
Tay Diggs is in a lot of them.
Honestly, I think Tay Diggs would get way more roles if he wasn't like 4'9". You know what I mean?
He probably would.
Him and I can see eye to eye.
He's a miniature Morris Chestnut.
He's a good-looking guy, though.
He is a great looking guy.
There's Tay Diggs with the shirt off.
Of course. Yeah.
He's a good-looking guy. Look at
Yeah.
this. Look at his tiny ass shorts.
Yeah, whittle shorts. Yeah,
Yeah.
whittle. But yeah, I feel like there's like 8 black actors, and they all play the same role in everything.
True.
Yep.
Now I think we're going down this whole rabbit hole here. So let me find another one that I could be like, oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ha. No. You know what?
Okay.
No,
Okay.
no.
Lorenz Tate is another one.
That's what I was thinking of.
Lorenz Tate's another one.
Lorenz Tate.
Yep. Yep.
There he is. Come on. Lorenz.
And then you have the black actresses that are in everything. Sanaa Lathan, Nia
Yeah.
Long, Boris Cujo's wife.
Doesn't even have a name. Boris
I
Cujo's
can't remember
wife.
her name. Boris Cujo.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I didn't mean to play that.
What the hell is
Playing
going
some
on?
Luther Vandross.
I was gonna
Boris
say.
Cujo wife. Her name is Nicole Ari Parker.
Yeah. Do you know who Glenn Plummer is?
Glenn Plummer.
Yeah.
Who is he? Yes,
see,
he's in a lot of shit.
I was gonna say.
Yep.
He was the. Oh, this is where I remember him from. I was like, where does this guy look so familiar? Okay, remember the scene in the movie Speed, where Jack, played by Keanu Reeves,
Yep.
has to jump off the bus and onto that guy's sports car.
Yes.
And he asks him if he can take the phone. He's like, "Take the phone, man." That's like one of my favorite parts in the movie. And he's just like, "I need to take your car," and he just like slams it into like the median and it explodes. And this guy's like, "Oh shit, my car, man!" Like, that's Glenn Plummer.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, there's like 8 to 10 black actors that are in everything.
8 to 10.
They're the only ones that work.
Yeah.
Everybody else is struggling.
I don't know why I was thinking about Speed the other night. I just watched it in its duration for like the first time in a
Yeah.
while. It is such a good movie.
Oh yeah.
It's like so typical mid 90s action thriller, but it's like Keanu Reeves like in his like first, besides like Point Break, like this is another role where he's just like, you know, playing like hunky cop meets Sandra Bullock. But it's like everything about the movie is just Dennis Hopper, God rest his soul.
Dennis Hopper.
So good in that movie. He's in the movie for like 15 minutes, it seems like.
Yeah.
But like every time he's on the screen, it's just like, Jesus, man, this guy can literally blow up anything when he wants to. Like it's pretty crazy. But
You know what else though? I think I'm still thinking about these black actors, right? You either end up as the bald head guy that's in everything, or you're like Brandon T. Jackson, who like he had it. He was there.
he was at the
He was
precipice.
there. But now he has long dreadlocks.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I'm African now. And he dresses all look up his Instagram. He's like very like
Who is this again?
Brandon T. Jackson. He was drinking on that booty sweat and busting a nut in Tropic Thunder.
I was gonna say that's
him,
Brandon T.
right?
Jackson. Okay.
But now he like makes shoes like these,
Okay.
you know. Oh, hold on. Yeah,
Okay. So now he's like taking this.
he's
kind
super black Africa man.
Yeah, he's black, creative,
yeah.
proud.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But he's like super
But he was so good in that movie.
Yeah. And you're like, dude.
I hope I have some of this booty sweat to quench
Yeah,
my
and
thirst.
I'm like, bro, like he went off the
He went to the polar opposite direction. So instead of
Yes.
embracing Hollywood, he went against it.
Yes, he went against it.
And now we have Michael B. Jordan, and nobody cares about him anymore.
Exactly.
Because they're just like, oh my goodness,
Yep.
Michael B. Jordan, impregnate me right now.
Yep.
That's a sexy man. He
Yes.
really is. So is
Oh,
Chadwick.
Michael B. Jordan's
Chadwick
delicious.
Boseman. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to the god. That is the.
Mm-hmm.
If Chadwick Boseman did not pass away, he would have been maybe the greatest actor.
Oh,
Could
absolutely.
have been one of the greatest actors ever. Like,
Yeah.
everything he did, I was like, why is every fucking movie this guy in so goddamn good?
It's incredible. You know, he was only getting more and more good roles.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I was like, oh, of course they were gonna.
As soon as Black Panther came out, they're just like, well, my guy is like a fucking superstar
Before
now,
he
but-
passed away, they had the next 8 Black Panther movies like mapped
Mm-hmm.
out. They had him based on the numbers that the first Black Panther movie did.
Yeah.
They had him slated to be the next Iron Man. It was Robert Downey Jr.'s out because he's been doing it for 10 years at this point. We need somebody to take over as
Yeah.
the main guy in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We think Black Panther can do it.
Okay, I haven't seen this yet. How do you say it? Is it Ma Rainey's Black Bottom?
Huh?
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom? That's the one that's on. This movie's supposed to
I
be like.
never saw it.
Yeah, I believe it's on Netflix. I think it might have been a Netflix production. Let me see. This was, I believe, the last movie he made before he died.
Okay.
It's Let's see. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Who made it?
Is it supposed to be
distributed by Netflix?
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, Viola Davis is in it.
Okay. Okay.
And I mean, it's this. They said they're like posthumously, like this guy is
brilliant.
brilliant.
Probably.
Just like
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, but everybody tells me it's like you got to watch this shit. Like
Okay.
it's so good.
I've actually started watching, and it's a movie, but I haven't finished yet. Concrete Cowboy.
Never heard of it.
It's a movie starring Idris Elba.
Concrete, is it new?
Concrete Cowboy. Yeah. Yeah.
Concrete 2121 Netflix?
Yeah. Yeah. It's on Netflix.
Concrete Cowboy.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Idris Elba's in it.
Yeah.
And so is the one kid from Stranger Things. Who
Oh,
is
shit, Method
old as
Man's in this
shit now.
movie.
Method Man's in it too, and it's actually really good so far.
Kayla McLaughlin?
Yeah, yeah.
McLaughlin?
Caleb McLaughlin. Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
yeah.
And it's actually really good so far. It's
Okay.
about this kid gets into a fight in school, so he gets sent to go live with his dad, who's a cowboy in Philadelphia. They have like horses and shit, but they're in the middle of Philly. Apparently, this is a real thing.
A word?
I had no idea, but it's actually really good.
All right, I'll check it
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
I'm always looking for the next film.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, let me see. All right, Concrete Cowboy. Put it in my queue. Yeah, but that one's you gotta watch. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
God, he did so many movies. But excuse me. What are we getting at? I think we should make a hard transition.
Okay.
Into White Boy Summer. I think that
So we just go from like
great black actors to White Boy
great
Summers,
black actors, bald heads,
bald heads
to White Boy Summer,
to white boys riding off of their father's coattails,
writing off it, fetishizing black women,
fetishizing
Just-
black women, and saying, "Do you know my dad, Tom?"
Yeah,
Like, you guys might have heard of Tom Hanks.
Hanks.
I also have a well put together brother, Colin. He was in some comedy films in the 2000s.
Yeah,
Nobody knows Chet though.
I feel like Chet is the most notable Hanks these days.
Yeah, because he's the one that uses social media the best.
yeah, and he's really good at
He's
it.
really good at it. Yeah, but I think that's where he was just like, well, I'm not going to make it as an actor in Hollywood because, I mean, look at me.
Yeah,
But I can
I
be.
think he's a good-looking guy.
Yes, but it's like, he's a douchey frat guy.
Yeah, who
which is
speaks in a heavy Jamaican accent.
yes,
Even
which
though
is
he's-
a little racist.
Where do you think he picked up that Jamaican accent?
Jamaica?
I'm gonna say on vacation.
Yeah, say he did one of those silent discos in Jamaica, and he just started listening instead of putting the headphones on. He's just like, yeah, I could do this.
Theory.
Theory.
Okay.
Theory.
Chet Hanks was 12 years old
Once.
in Jamaica. His parents went on Jamaica when Chet was probably 13 years old.
Question: how old is he?
Chet?
Yeah,
He's probably about our age.
I think he's a little older.
He might be. He's
Tom
about.
is kind of old.
Yeah, but he's.
Let's see. So
Hollywood.
Chet Hanks is 30.
He is 30, so he's our age.
Yeah, so he's 30.
Yeah.
Has he done anything? Has he done
He's
any?
been in some shows.
I've seen his face. Obviously,
He's been in some TV shows.
he was in Empire. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's in Project X. What was he in that movie?
Really?
Yeah, he was something.
I'd have to rewatch it.
I don't remember his role. Maybe it was a small role, but I feel like
Yeah, probably.
that movie was just a glorified music video. Did you watch
yeah.
it?
Yeah, I did. I love that movie. Just an out of hand house party.
Yeah, and it was okay.
What's funny though is I remember watching that movie, and for like the first hour, I was like, okay, this could happen,
Yeah.
and then things just took a turn,
And you're
I was
just like, this shit
is-
can't happen.
This is too far. Like the house party, I'm like, okay, starts out fun, gets a little out of hand, but
Yeah.
I could see this happening, and then it's like, oh yeah, the Mercedes is in the bottom of the pool.
Of course, it's in the bottom of the
No,
pool. Yeah.
no. So yeah,
Guess you haven't gone to any cool house parties.
with a Mercedes in the bottom of a pool.
I put a golf cart into a pool. It wasn't me. It was my idea, but I didn't do it.
But did it end up in the pool?
Oh yeah,
Oh, it did.
yeah.
Wow.
So
Okay.
during a summer after, no, excuse me. Let me clear my throat. Sorry, hold on me. I got a little. I got wine in my throat.
Yeah. You got a tickly. Got a tickly boy.
These tannins are so grippy.
Yeah.
So one summer I was visiting a college buddy of mine.
Okay.
He's got a summer camp. Nice one though. Like so, this was one of my rich friends.
Okay.
Dope house, kind of like cabin style, near the Hamptons, like really nice.
Okay.
So we're there, and his parents just fuck off for the entire day.
Yeah.
They're just like, don't break anything. And he's just like, okay, mom and dad. So as soon as they leave, we invite basically as many of our college friends as they can come. You know, a bunch of girls. You know, very typical.
Yeah.
You know, 21-year-old
White boy
college.
summer type stuff.
Exactly what I was thinking. As soon as I saw White Boy Summer, I was like, we've had them. So we're having this party, and it gets a little out of hand. All right, and we're getting there's drugs, and
You
there's
guys are
there's
doing
booze.
the chat walk.
We're doing the chat walk. We're speaking in Jamaican accents. You know,
Yeah.
being very racist. And
It's a Babylon ting, man.
yes, listen, man.
Blah, blah, blah. But you're a bunch of
Yeah.
middle class,
Middle-class-
upper middle class white
Listening
kids.
to Pon the Floor. Listening to so much Major Lazer. Like,
Rap music, house music,
Major
drugs.
Lazer was really in when I was in college, so we listened
Yeah,
to a
yeah.
lot of it. So as would the story would go, you
Major
know,
Lazer.
Major Lazer. So you know, Pon the Floor came on a lot. I think I
Yeah.
played it 16 times that night.
Of course.
So we're there, we're partying, it's a good time.
Wait,
the
quick
girls.
question.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Was this the summer of Like a G6 by Fari Smoothman?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
So I've got my timeline.
You are right.
Right.
You are you're killing it, man. You are killing it. So
Yeah.
we're out. We're listening to basically every variation of that song.
Yep.
And the girls get a little rambunctious, and they're like, "I think we're out of drinks," and we're like, "No, there's plenty in the cooler downstairs." It's like, "We don't want drink beer." And we're like, "Okay, well, we don't have any more. Like, there's no more liquor in the house, and we
We're
can't."
girls a lot three times.
Yeah. Well, there was no more like actual liquor in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had beer and we had just like a couple of handles of like shit vodka, which we
Mm-hmm.
went through because there was like 28 to 30 people at this party.
Jesus.
And I was like, all right, well, like we don't have licenses and we're all fucking drunk. Like we can't.
Wait, you
go
guys didn't
anywhere.
have licenses?
We did. We weren't of age.
Oh,
We were
okay.
like, well,
Okay.
a couple of us were. Like this was like my 2021 year. So I was
Okay.
like, so I was just turning 21, but I was too drunk to go anywhere. And I was
absolutely.
like, I'm not just gonna give you guys my ID.
Yeah,
and the
you're
girl,
trying to get your dick wet.
yeah, and the girls are like, my house is up the road. I'll just take the golf cart. And we're just like, that's a stupid idea. Like that's still driving while intoxicated. They're like, no, it's not. It's not a car.
Not how that,
That is-
works, but okay.
that is exactly what she said. She goes, that's not. It's not even a car. I go, yeah, cart is a car. And she's like, you're not my dad. And I'm like, you're goddamn right, I'm not your dad. So I just like left.
Listen, we know somebody who is no longer with us. Rest in peace to the God.
Yep.
Who actually got a DWI on a bicycle.
Yes.
We do.
I know. I got a friend who got a DWI on an electric scooter.
Yes.
Which is hilarious to me.
Yes.
Because I had to go get him out of jail. And I was like, wait a minute. He already had a suspended license. So I was like, where the So I was like, how the fuck did you get in this situation? He's just like, I didn't realize an electric scooter can get you a DWI. And I was like, yeah, man.
It doesn't even have to have a motor. You just have to be riding.
You have to be,
something.
yeah. I said it's driving anything under the
Yeah,
influence.
yeah.
I said you could be driving a fucking red wagon.
Yeah, yeah.
Still, they'll get
You're
you.
on it and you're drunk. Yeah, that's DWI.
So back to the story. So his dad has a golf cart. Actually, he's got two.
Ooh.
So I was like, all right, cool. But one was for like, there was a pretty like souped up one that had like a modded engine and shit in it.
Oh shit! So that was the fast boy.
Yeah, they didn't get into that. Thank God. They would have died.
Yeah, probably.
So they're just like, we're just gonna take the cart. And we're like, well, you're not gonna get it. So whatever. So we think that they're just kind of like, whatever. They're done. Then we see the lights of the golf cart just flip on, and we're like, oh fuck, they found the keys.
I'll find a curse.
Yeah.
Car.
We thought they were just gonna give up. I was like, they're drunk, they'll fall asleep.
Yeah.
And then we just see the lights turn on, and she's just like we just hear just like the peel out of like the tiny golf cart engine, and we're just like, oh fuck. So we run to the other corner of the house, and there she is starting to kind of go down this hill. Now, the way the house is set up, it's kind of on a hill, and it's one of those kind of like wrap around gravel driveways. So it's not steep, but it wraps around, and the gravel driveway basically goes right into the pool.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay. So we like get her halfway down the hill. She's trying to like go to the end of the street, and we stop her and we push the car, and she's like laying on the gas. And it's me and him are like pushing up the cart, like, "Go, stop fucking pushing on the cart! Like, stop trying to put it." And we're just like, I was like, park the car. So we make her park. It's kind of leaning back and forth a little bit. And I was just like, hey, I was like, you need to get the fuck out of this car. I said, you're drunk. I said, you're going to get in a ton of trouble. And she's like, I just saw the shark. I was just like, okay. So I get in the cart. I put it off to the side. We walk away, and we're just like, all right, everything's fine. Next thing you know, we go inside, and all we hear is...
Wait. Nobody thought to take the keys to the cart. No, well, you guys are all drunk.
We were
and
drinking.
Stupid.
Yep.
Yeah, you're all 20.
Yep. So we walk inside, and then about 30 seconds later, all we hear is splash. And we're like, fuck.
That's a big splash.
And I was like, that didn't sound like a person.
Uh-huh.
My buddy's like, oh, fuck. Go outside. There's her, two of her friends fucking flipping around in the pool, golf cart starting to sink.
Oh, fucking Carter.
Oh, God, I can't swim. And we're like, oh, God, we can't get the fucking cart out.
Stupid
so my
broad.
one buddy jumps into the pool, and he's a big guy. He's trying to, like, push the cart out of the pool, like Superman. And I was like, dog,
No.
you can't do it, man.
No.
I was like, I know you're strong, but it ain't happening.
It's
sinking.
There's fucking, what's the word? Buoyancy.
Yeah, it's heavy.
It's already heavy.
Weight going into water doesn't get lighter.
No.
Yeah, it actually gets way heavier.
Yeah.
So this thing just goes and sinks to the bottom of the pool. We're just
Yeah.
like, we're all looking around like, well, at least it's not our cart.
Yeah.
We're all like,
Yeah.
should we leave? And he's just like, I should probably call my dad. And I'm like, I mean, that would probably be the sensible thing to do.
Yeah.
What does he do?
How is that phone call though at your dad?
Oh, he didn't call him.
Oh.
We talked him out of it. They're like, no, man, we're still partying. Let's just go down to her house, get the booze. We'll go into the woods. We'll have a fire. 3 hours later, dad gets home.
Ooh.
Calls him. You want to tell me why my golf cart is in the deep end of the pool right now? He's just like, he tried to play it off. He goes, I'm not sure.
I don't know what happened.
He's like, well,
Someone broke in.
he's like, I'm not sure. And he goes, don't play dumb with me. He goes, you had a party here tonight. And he's like, no, I didn't. He goes, I mean, we did a decent job of cleaning up. And he goes, someone broke into my scotch. That's how he knew that we were there.
I bet that scotch was expensive too.
Yes. I think it was like a 24-year-old scotch.
Oh my god.
It had to be $700-800 scotch.
So that scotch was older than you guys.
Way older.
So you guys are drinking a 1985 bottle of scotch.
I didn't touch the shit.
Yeah.
But he was pissed about the scotch because somebody broke into my scotch.
Yeah.
And we're like, who the fuck did this? Still to this day, we don't know who did it. But he was
This was
just
the drunk girls.
probably.
I am next as Dr. Papa.
Yeah. This isn't even good scotch.
This is shit.
This tastes like shit.
Oh, so I don't know why it's locked up. It tastes like shit.
Yeah. Why would somebody put this in prison?
Fuck off, stupid.
Who put the scotch in prison?
Yes, fuck it. It's a scotch and drink and get drunk. It tastes like ass. These fucking stupid broads.
Yeah. So boys, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So we get done, and so he has to go home, and he has to pay. He pays his dad back by working at his law firm over the summer. No, I'm just kidding. It's not a law firm. Financial advisor.
That sounds accurate.
Same. He goes, I'm not paying you for your summer internship.
Is this true? Yeah. Just screams like privilege, entitlement.
Oh God, yeah.
And now he's running for Senate.
Yeah, and now it's Matt Gaetz.
Yeah.
It's Matt Gaetz.
Oh man, that's funny.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What a weird summer with Matt Gaetz in the Hamptons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't pay for it that time.
That time. Yeah.
Other occasions. Thinking definitely.
Yeah.
But
that is funny.
So White Boy Summers they're coming back full fledged. I'm really looking forward to the summer, man.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you want to tell the boys.
Oh, we're not saying shit right now.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Don't you love to teasing the boys?
Tease them, boy.
What are you? Horny? Like,
you horny? Touch me, tease me, boys.
kiss me, please me. I'll give it to you just how you like it, girl.
Ooh. Yeah. So. But Big Chet Hanks. Apparently, it's a white boy summer with a very unfortunate font on the t-shirts.
Let's talk about it. Can we pull it up, please?
Yeah.
Just so for the reference. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was privy to the white boy summer catalog last week on the podcast.
Okay.
Now, I knew of Chet Hanks, but every time I watch him, I'm just like, I mean, I don't like this guy very much.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, stop hate.
Oh my gosh.
Chet Hanks with an X. Ugh.
Let's see. Chet
But
Hanks.
the thing is, though, is it this is it for him. Like, this is his career. So he has to go all in or not at all.
Absolutely.
So
I'm looking for the merch though. Where's the shop?
just type
to
in
get the
White
merch?
Boy Summer merch.
Hey, hold on. I found his Instagram. Hold on.
No.
I'll find it. I'm sure there's a link in bio. Nope.
No, he's got a new video
But
out.
I love his profile picture on the gram though.
It's a Jamaican flag.
Yeah, it's just him with Jamaican flag.
I mean, he's obviously, he's a low key, very good troll.
oh yeah.
But I mean, you have to be a troll if you're going to be good on the internet. There it is. Go to the right here, White Boy Summer with that font.
Is that it? I feel like those are rip-off ones.
They're
I need the original.
I don't know who made it.
The original. Maybe this is it right here.
Racist font. That's what they're calling it.
It is. It's an unfortunate.
It's
font.
an
So,
Okay, there it is. Okay,
here it is.
Oh my! For $40.
Yeah.
Oh my God! There's White Boy Summer masks.
And tank tops.
I'm about
Where's the? I see the women's tanks. Where's the Black Queen merch?
I don't think it made it this one.
don't think so.
For the sake of the argument, can we pull
Yeah.
up the font?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's the shirt.
How would you best describe the font? And boys, for obviously listening, you can just search this in Google. But White Boy Summer is written in what is this font?
I would say it's Old English.
It's Old English. You ever seen the Detroit Tigers logo?
Yes.
Okay, you know the D? That's the font
Yeah.
that this shirt is in. Now, the only time I've ever seen font like this that is to be sold, or not sold, but even so much, but just like seen by the masses,
Yeah.
is mostly white supremacy.
Yeah.
And
Usually like Aryan Brotherhood.
Aryan Brotherhood.
Yep.
Yep.
Which I don't.
I guess for reference, we might as well pull it up.
Yeah.
See if we can.
I don't know if Google's gonna be
Cool
cool
with
about
this.
this, but I'm Googling it. Aryan Brotherhood. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's
Okay,
see.
there's-
Images.
Okay, and let's see if we can find some.
Let's see. We've got a bunch of tattoos, some swastikas.
shitty tattoos.
Well, there's some Old English font.
Okay. Well. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Aryan Brotherhood, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't know if-
Very unfortunate.
I don't know if you're catching a vibe from any of these mugshots.
Catching some vibes, man.
Yeah. A lot of mugshots.
I'm sure these guys enjoyed some White Boy Summers.
Oh yes, that looks like an assault rifle with a shotgun on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy
Aryan
seems cool.
Brotherhood.
That guy.
Yeah,
that guy
seems
looks
like a cool
really
guy.
cool.
Also, like the Nazi lowriders.
Yeah. Nothing says cool guy like a swastika on the stomach, you know? Like, that's a cool guy. That's a guy I want to hang out with at my barbecue during my White Boy Summer.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, these guys are Nazi lowriders.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
another white nationalist gang.
Cool, man. I mean, I just feel like these guys just lost their place in life, and they were like, I mean, I got no place else to go.
Yep.
I mean, these are damaged goods.
Yeah.
These are damaged
Yeah.
out at the grocery store. For sure.
Oh, of course. These guys are.
Oh, God.
This guy doesn't have much of a future.
This guy's got
skinhead.
skinhead tattooed on his face.
Yep. He has a lot of facial tattoos.
I mean, but there's one that legit just says skinhead.
Well, yeah, of course.
I get it, but like, fuck, man.
Yeah, skinhead.
Yeah.
So yeah, very unfortunate
yeah.
font on the White Boy Summer.
So,
merch.
not a fan of steady jobs or anything?
No.
Yeah. I mean, do you think that's intentional?
I kind of want a Chet Hanks T-shirt, not the White Boy Summer
Not the
one.
White Boy Summer one, but like,
Yeah.
I just think he's a troubled youth. You know what I mean? Like, being Tom Hanks' son comes with a little bit of responsibility to like not be a complete and total, dickhead. But
Yeah.
I mean, obviously this is his lane. Like, he's not that talented. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm kind of gathering. Is that he's just a handsome guy with a silver spoon. But like,
Yeah.
I think there's some deep rooted issues. I mean, I don't think you act the way you act like this unless there's some pretty deep-rooted stuff.
I think
I think maybe it's not. Maybe he's not that big of a douche that we think. Like, maybe it's just a.
nah. I think here's my theory about Chet Hanks.
Okay.
I think he grew up with a lot of money.
Well, yeah, he's a Hanks.
Yep, grew up with a lot of money.
Even his
Lot of
brother made some
privilege.
coin.
But I think Chet is the younger sibling.
I think Colin actually might be 40 by now.
Yeah.
Because Colin was doing movies in the like late or early 2000s. I think he was almost 30 by then.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see, it's Colin Hanks.
Yep.
Colin Hanks is 43.
Okay, and Chet is 30.
Yes.
Okay.
So 13 years apart.
So 13 years apart. I think Chet is like the second kid, kind of the accident kid, where it was like we really put so much into that first kid. And then this second kid, like we're older now. We're kind of tired. The first one turned out all right. So they kind of eased off the gas with Chet, kind of left him up to his own devices a lot. And that's when Chet was like, all right, fuck it, man. I'm just kind of gotta, become a rapper, do what I want. And that's what I think happened with Chet.
Yeah.
So now Chet's just kind of left up to his own devices. I'm gonna get a bunch of tattoos and become a rapper and
Chet's just
talk
doing
about
Chet
white boy.
shit.
Yeah, he's
know?
doing Chet shit.
Yeah.
It's Chet Hanks.
I think that's a lot. I think it's
Be
a
a
lane.
rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
White Boy Summer. Chet lane.
Yeah, he's doing the Chet walk. It's his dance. The Chet walk.
Oh God. I mean, that's the thing though, is that he brands himself very well, obviously. And,
Absolutely.
I mean, Jesus Christ. I bet there's people that are actually out there. There's going to be a lot of White Boy Summer T-shirts. There's going to be basically. I mean, I know where we live. There's going to be some
You think we're gonna see some white boy summer
at
shirts?
the dirtiest, smelliest beaches of our town. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, you might.
I'm gonna walk onto
I'm
the
just
beach and I'm
telling
gonna
you.
just be like, a lot of unfortunate fawn around here, man.
A lot of unfortunate fun.
Oh boy, this is going to.
Ooh.
Oh, I hope a fight breaks out. That's all I'm thinking.
Oh,
to
my
myself.
God.
Yeah. Let me get a speckle more of that wine.
Yeah, it's white boy summer.
Yeah. You got to say it with that aggressive, accent. It's a white boy summer.
It's white boy summer. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you say Black Lives Matter and he just yells at you
White boy summer. That's exactly what I was
This is-
thinking. That's gonna be the combative statement at
Yeah.
a rally.
This is
Like,
it's all lives matter, blue lives matter, white boy summer.
summer.
Like that's gonna be. Now, but what's funny though is that's not how Chet intended it, but I feel like that's how it's gonna be taken.
gotta be honest, man.
Uh-huh.
I think he's narcissistic enough to probably think that way.
That he'll intend it that way.
I think so, man. You don't think he's smart enough? I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think he's dumb.
Listen,
None of these guys are dumb. You don't
No.
get into Hollywood unless you're like,
you have a rich dad
rich
who's
dad.
also in
you gotta,
Hollywood.
You got to be manipulative, though.
Yeah,
you have to
yeah.
find a way to. Where's my piece of the pie? Where is it?
Listen,
Okay.
I follow Chet on the gram. Okay,
I can't.
do it.
I tried.
Please do.
I
I see who Chet is in his essence.
have a lot of friends like Chet,
I know,
and I can't.
I know,
And I want them to be better.
but they're not.
Like I saw, okay, so best example is like I have some friends in high school who like still insist on like wearing their baseball uniform from like high school.
Let me pause it for a second. Hold on.
Yeah, okay.
All right, we're back. Had to confirm some identities real quick.
And you were right.
Okay,
You were
so
spot on.
guys from high school still wear their baseball uniforms,
Mm-hmm.
and
May or may not have an off season.
okay,
Yeah. Where they don't take off.
I was saying continue with the story.
They go on a rocket ship.
Pew! But you were saying though that these are the guys that be big white boy summer fans.
Oh boy, they are like the core audience. So when I see Chet Hanks, I just go and I think about those guys, and I'm like, I can't.
like high school was their glory days.
Exactly, like they peaked in high school, and I never wanted to be that guy.
Yep, and then they moved up to Oswego, sold drugs for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yep.
I never wanted to be that guy.
Me either.
Like I feel like in my life currently, I'm kind of muddling. Like I'm floating.
Okay.
And now I'm starting to like make some moves, and it feels really nice.
Okay.
Because I never wanted to be the guy that peaked.
Yeah.
But I also, the thing is though, is that like I have this illusion of myself.
Uh-huh.
I never wanted to be the person that wanted to please others.
Okay.
But I did want to do stuff that people were like, "Oh yeah, he did that."
Okay.
Or that's cool. That's a cool thing that he did.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
kind of wanted to always be that guy. You know what I mean?
I just want to be able to look back and say, if I were 14 years old, like, would I think I was cool?
Right.
I want to impress my 14-year-old self.
Okay. I never even got to that phase. Like
Okay.
like this started happening like in my 20s, and I'm like, all right, like I don't really care about what people from high school think at all.
No.
Thus why I started thinking about like what are the things I can do that make me happy and what I like to do. So that's what I'm just gonna do.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Like this podcast, we started this a few years ago now, and it's cool to get the obligatory message from like a friend from high school. It's just
Yeah.
like, listen to the pod, man, keep it up.
Yeah. Dude,
Hey.
it's fucking funny. I love it.
Yo,
Like,
bought
yeah.
some merch. Thanks, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, cool.
Yeah, I actually drank that wine. Really liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool shit like that.
Yeah, I love that.
I
Honestly.
really like that. And also for those that didn't go to high school with us, also would love your comments.
Absolutely.
Wineboyspod@gmail.com.
Yeah, but just hearing from someone that you actually like know.
Yeah.
And then
it's
they
cool.
say that they
"Hey,
like, yeah.
heard of the pod.
Yeah.
I actually, one of my buddies went and like kind of was going through some of my. I don't have a lot of comedy that I've posted, and mind you, unfortunately because of COVID, all of my opportunities were stolen from me because I was just hitting my. I was really hitting my proverbial stride. I've been doing it for a few years now. Again, I stopped because I got sick. Which sucks because like I think I really would have like pursued comedy hard in my early 20s if I like didn't get sick
Yeah.
so severely.
Well, I mean, maybe
Can't-
if you were in your early 20s, maybe you would have, banged a wildin' out girl by now. That was
Yeah.
kind of the career path for stand up in his early 20s.
It's true.
Just to get on Wildin' Out
Which
or
is
like
funny.
Guy Code.
Which is all of my favorite comedians now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now they're actually like introspective
introspective adults
adults.
with
Yeah.
children and shit. Like
Yeah, they have kids and failed marriages, and like
yeah.
hearing them is actually interesting. Whereas before, it's like, who's this douchebag? Like,
Yeah. So maybe that's good. Like I think I'm gonna hit it right at the right time because they're like, I like you. And you look like you've got the face for MTV, but you also got the sensibilities of Artie Lang, and I really like that.
Yeah.
Like, you want to do some heroin? And I'll be like, I mean, sure.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Is it gonna ruin my life? Yeah, but you're gonna get a $10,000 payday out of this. Really? I
10 grand?
I'd rather just suck your dick, man. To be honest.
It's like, living in New York, it's like 2 months rent, bro.
Scenario.
Okay.
Would you rather get a contract by doing heroin with an executive or sucking his dick?
I'll take the heroin for 800, Alex.
You take the heroin.
Yeah.
Now, what if you just had to suck the guy's dick like one time, but the heroin was like an every weekend thing?
Every weekend for how long?
I mean, until he dies, which could be soon.
I do heroin.
Okay.
Because here's the thing, right? I'd rather get there by building a relationship with someone than by being known as a guy that slept his way to the top.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
I kind of would rather be the guy that like blew him once and it's just like, you see this kid? He's got chops.
Now, let's say we're doing some heroin and, one thing led to another. And at that point, it was just, two consenting adults, agreeing to a little, 80 roses for GFE, if you know what I mean.
I do.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's what this whole scenario
I'm just saying,
was about.
Let's say
You have to
we're
make a
doing
choice.
Heroin,
No, you're diving
And
too far into
then
it. You have to
maybe,
make the
you know-
choice. You have to make the choice.
we pair the heroin with like a nice red,
Okay.
and
You're not the point.
there's candlelight. We're using it to light our spoons, and things get a little hot and heavy. I draw a bath, get in there together, then we make our way to his luxurious master bedroom suite, and maybe I fillet this man. Maybe after, well, it'd probably be before we do some heroin, and we like blast off,
Yeah.
and then we fall asleep in each other's arms after I filleted this man and then tied him off. I'm just snowballing here, okay?
Yeah, you are snowballing. You're
Hard.
snowballing down a gigantic mountain.
Yeah.
You're just it's picking up
talking
steam,
about-
that ball.
Sucking a TV exec's dick and doing heroin with him. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, it sounds like a lovely evening.
Sounds like something that's definitely happened to somebody.
I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
You know, maybe it's happened to you know.
Yeah.
Could Cole Nidman maybe with Warvey
Pinestein.
Peinstein. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. Even tendies. So I'm just saying, maybe
That robe is so short.
I have them custom tailored.
Do you have them
Supposed to
custom
must-
tailored? Because I got to tell you, you need them custom tailored longer. Oh, speaking of this, random thought. Talking to one of my buddies the other day, who thinks of himself as quite the history buff. We started
Okay.
talking about Lyndon B's Johnson. And when I
Okay.
say Lyndon B's Johnson, I mean his dick.
Yeah.
He never heard the Lyndon B. Johnson tapes, or when he's speaking to the tailor about his well endowment.
Oh yeah, he had a big cack.
Oh
apparently.
my God, gigantic.
And he liked to show it to people.
And that's the
Yeah.
thing is he did, and my buddy was like, he's a big presidential guru, and he goes, I never heard these tapes before. I'm like, you've never heard of Lyndon B. Johnson's?
Yeah.
Johnson? And he's like,
Yeah.
never. So I played him the tape, and he goes, this can't be real. And I was like, yeah, man. The
Oh,
way he's
it's
talking
real.
about the inseam, and he's just like, now the way the pockets are cut, and I need a little bit more room, roughly 14 inches.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah. It's got a.
Yeah. Got a fucking hammer.
Yeah, he does. It's like it's got a. What was it? It has to accommodate the presidential cock.
Yeah.
Like yeah,
Where's he from? Texas?
probably everything's bigger in Texas.
That was.
Heyo.
Yeah. Lyndon B. Johnson. Let's see. He is from Stonewall, Texas.
Goddamn right.
What a great name.
He had 2 dogs. He liked to shit with the door open,
Yeah.
and he had a huge cock apparently.
Yeah, he's
And he-
from Stonewall, Texas.
Yeah, and he loved
what he-
showing it.
That's what he called it.
Yeah, he loved showing it off to like
Hey,
staffers.
hey there,
and, like,
partner. You want to
everybody.
go see old Stonewall?
Yeah,
Yeah.
show you my Stonewall, Texas. Heyo.
I'll show you. I call him Stonewall Johnson.
Yeah,
That's a good name for a penis.
but yeah,
Stonewall
Lyndon B.
Johnson? Yeah.
Apparently, he was very blessed in the trousers.
Yeah. I mean,
And,
most politicians, just because of the way that they come off, you would think they have to have. Because men, all of their blood flow and thought processes do not come from the cerebellum, but they come from the cock and balls.
Yeah.
And I think that the bigger the Johnson, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. But, the bigger the Johnson, the better the politician. That's what I think. Except for Ted Cruz, Count Chocula.
Yeah, fuck him. But anyway,
Yeah.
I actually found an article about this, and
About
I'll,
Lyndon
I'll
B.
read
Johnson?
it. Yeah,
Okay.
It says Lyndon B. Johnson once answered reporters badgering him about why the United States was in Vietnam with a simple, unmistakable, off-the-record gesture. He unzipped, pulled out his penis, and said, "That's why." Of course, this is far from the first we've heard about LBJ's dick. Years ago, audio surfaced of Johnson demanding that a tailor alter his pants so they could accommodate his balls, which droop down near, in Johnson's words, his bunghole. Johnson was also notorious for involving his dick in the daily lives of his colleagues, whether they liked it or not, and they might have, who's to say. From an expert in Robert Carl's biography via the New York Review of Books, he early became fabled as a fabled for a what the fuck is this world? Rebellion earthiness, urinating in the parking lot of the White House building as the urge took him. If a colleague came into a Capitol bathroom while he was finishing at the urinal, he would sometimes swing around, still holding his member, which he liked to call Jumbo, hooting once, "Have you ever seen anything as big as this?" Shaking it almost in a brandishing manner as he began discoursing about some pending legislation.
What do you guys think of this pending legislation?
Yeah. Vanity Fair today points out an excerpt from a forthcoming history of the White House called The Residence, Inside the Private World of the White House by Kate Anderson Bauer. The section of the book about Johnson includes an anecdote about the former presidential shower. According to Bauer, It was very important that a newly installed jet stream be blasting water directly at Johnson's dick. When told that it would be inconvenient to have a jet installed into the shower simply so that water could constantly shoot directly onto his cock, Johnson reportedly invoked the Vietnam War. The 36th president of the United States reportedly refused to accept staff arguments that outfitting the shower with the demanded features, including one nozzle aimed directly at the president's penis, would require a great deal of plumbing work. If I can move 10,000 troops in a day, you can certainly fix the bathroom any way I want it, Johnson told the staff, according to the book. Even on the floors of the House and Senate, he would extravagantly rummage away at his groin, sometimes reaching his hand through a pocket, leaning with half-lifted leg for a more thorough access.
And scene.
Yeah.
So I think we've established that Lyndon B's got a big Johnson.
Oh, yeah. And he was aggressive about it, too.
Dude, there's nothing... That's the thing, though, is that, like... I always thought of the well-endowed as those that kind of, like... You know, kind of stoically sit around and they're just like,
Yeah.
everybody says it's big.
Apparently, there's some notable presidential penises, though.
Notable
Presidential penises. Yeah.
Who would have thunk it?
Yep.
I told you, man. Historically speaking, I hear a buzzing sound. Isn't that coming from the speaker?
No, it's not on.
It's that tumor.
Maybe it's the tumor.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently Abe Lincoln had syphilis. It just, you know, there's all sorts of shit.
That makes
Syphilis
sense.
didn't get him, but that gunshot did.
Oh.
Heyo.
That was actually the name of the gunshot.
Yeah.
It was the syphilis.
Let's see.
So actually, that sounds like the name of a gun. The Remington syphilis.
The Remington syphilis? Yeah.
Can get anybody from point blank range.
Oh, man. So, yeah, that's, I guess, that's
Yeah.
that's about it.
Cool.
Yeah.
What else have we got on the docket this evening? We talked about White Boy Summers. We talked about
Yep.
Derek Chauvin's White Boy Summer, which is going to be...
Well, his has been,
It's not going to be a White Boy Summer. It's going to be a Behind Bars Summer.
it'll be a white boy summer, but a different type of white boy summer.
Yeah.
It might be the unfortunate one where he has to join the Nazi lowriders or the
Oh, my God.
Aryan Brotherhood for protection.
I wonder if that's what it's going to be like for him.
You think he's gonna join a prison gang?
Hey, we back the blue here. It's like,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, I don't know if they like cops though. He's probably gonna have to be
Not
bunked
a lot
in
of
with
people
another
like cops in
former
prison.
cop.
Yeah.
He's not gonna own anything. I'll tell you that.
I think he's going to have to be in one of those like protected cells.
He probably has to be in protected custody because they'll beat the fuck out of him.
He's right up there with child rapist.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my
He'll
God.
get killed in there. Like he's gonna have
Not
to.
off himself.
He's not gonna last long in prison.
Judging by the way when he got the verdict today, he was just like, well, my butt is in trouble. Like that was the look that he had.
The look on his face was like,
Like,
"Yep,
butt's in danger. Yep.
this sucks."
Yeah, well,
These guys can actually hit me back.
fuck.
Fuck.
Can't just kneel on their necks.
I can try.
I can try. It's not going to go well for me.
Nope.
Because it appears they have
Yeah.
friends. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just saying, imagine like his cellmate is a guy that already is like 25 to life. He's a no. What's gonna happen? You're gonna add more time? Fuck it. Like
That's what I always think of is like the guys that have to do like consecutive life sentences. Like, yo, that guy is so bad that two of him have to do sentences. Like that's bananas.
so. My dad used to be a corrections officer, and he told me a story about when he was doing one shift one day as a bailiff. So he's the officer that's in court, right?
Yeah.
And he said one day this dude, I forgot what the guy was being tried for, but he got a long amount of time in prison. Like it wasn't life, but it was like a crazy number of years. Like it was like
90.
yeah,
years.
the guy got like 82 years or whatever.
Just like
And the guy was basically like, you know, Your Honor, like, I can't do that much time in prison. And the judge basically looked at him and said, do the best you can, son. And then banged his gavel. That's got to be a great job To be a judge? Yeah.
Because you can just say ill shit like that.
Yeah, do the best you can, son.
Yeah.
Bang.
You'll be consecutive. This will be consecutive sentences to be served at the whatever penitentiary.
You were to do 106 years.
You would do 100. It's like, but that's the thing is that like there's not that part of the brain that functions in a way that's just like, wait a minute, I'm 46 years old. That means I'm gonna die in prison. And he's just like, do the best you can, son.
He's like, I can't do that much time. I don't have that much time left. Do the best you can, son.
Yeah.
Bang.
Well, who wants lunch? Ding ding.
Here they got Chipotle in the break room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gives me the raging shits, but you know what?
Fuck it.
Fuck it. It's Taco Tuesday.
Yeah. No, that's I mean the coldest shit you say to somebody though. Just like right before they just
Right
get
before
put
they
away.
go for prison for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't do that much time. Well, do the best you can.
Have a nice life.
Yeah, as the Law and Order gavel goes
Yeah.
off, bum bum. It's like, well, you are fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never want if I ever get to that point in my life ever where I'm sitting waiting to be sentenced. I don't think I can handle it. Like thinking about it now is giving me anxiety. Like just anything. It's like, what did I do? I couldn't even imagine. That'd be a pretty funny thing to think about. Like I could write a joke about that. It's just like I don't think like if I were to do a crime, like what would I do? It would have to be theft. For the
Probably,
sake theft
yeah.
for the sake of the survival. Like that's the only reason I'm doing it.
But you're not getting that kind of time though for like a theft.
I don't know.
I
Things
mean,
might
what are you stealing?
cars.
Someone's heart.
Yeah. Well, I'm a pussy vandal?
I think they call that rape.
No. I'm a pussy vandal.
Yeah, you stole the pussy. Isn't that rape?
I think yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Your Honor, to be fair, my client, who I must say, in the media, has been wrongfully accused as what they're calling a pussy vandal. It's
Vaginal vandalism.
vaginal vandalism is on the loose in your neighborhood. More at 11.
Yeah.
Vaginal vandalism.
Vaginal vandalism. I think
That's great. That is a good one.
Yeah, I don't think you want to be accused of that one,
Yeah.
dude.
Imagine that gets into the system.
Yeah.
All right.
And they get Harvey Weinstein on
All
that?
right. Court case number 18364. The state versus Mr. Edward. How do you plead? Not guilty. Not guilty on the second-degree charge of pussy vandalism.
Wow, we haven't seen this charge since Bill Cosby.
Yeah, we haven't seen a vaginal vandalism since Ludacris in 2003. Who made the song? Pussy Vandal. Somebody made the song.
I don't even think that's
That's
pussy
a thing.
I don't even know what that is.
I'm
Just
pretty sure there was a song about it.
called Pussy Vandal?
I think so.
That sounds, I don't know, man. Listen, 2003 was a wild time.
Hold, please.
I don't know if that might have been a little too far at the
Hold,
time.
please. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm looking.
Hold on.
Oh, man. Pussy Vandal.
Yes, there was a song.
Who made this?
Mystical. It's
Mystical.
called Pussy Crook.
Pussy Crook.
You never heard this?
Wow, when did it come out? 03?
It came out in 2001.
Okay.
It was on the critically acclaimed album Tarantula, which was a slapper in 2001.
And it was Pussy Crook.
Yes, I don't know if you remember the song Bump Me Against the Wall,
I do.
but that shit was... Like, Mystical was the first rapper that made me want to fight my friends.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I heard that shit come on, just that, you won't bump me against the wall. And I was like, I'm going to kill my friends today. I'm going to fight them on the street.
Oh,
We're going to
man.
play wiffle ball. I'm going to get upset. I'm going to hit them with the bat.
Oh,
That's the shit.
And he made a song called Pussy Crook.
Yeah, here's the first part of the song. It goes, calling all cars. Be on the lookout for a pussy vandalism.
Jesus,
It's a real song.
listen, the
I can't-
early 2000s were fucking wild.
I can't play it, unfortunately, because of copyright, but
Yeah.
we're listening to Pussy Crook after this.
Oh, absolutely.
And boys, I implore you to listen to Pussy Crook. In fact, listen to, and Mystical, I know he just got out. He did a bid for a little while, and he's back, and I hope he's doing well. Mystical was a whole vibe for me
Yeah.
in the 2000s. Tarantula was one of the first albums I had unedited and uncensored, and I was doing some real gang shit with my friends during that. I turned them on to like some weird shit. I was and this is still happening to me today. Because when people look at me, they go, "Oh, a counted that likes Dave Matthews Band. He seems nice."
Yeah.
When they see me and hear what I listen to, they're like, "Why do you know every lyric to that song by the artist named is it Mystical?" Yeah, I know every lyric to that song. And why do you know that? Because I wasn't paid attention to as a kid. And I was allowed to do a lot of shit. But anyway. Yeah. So,
Jesus, man. I'm just thinking of all the rappers though that we listened to
in the early 2000s.
In the early 2000s, we're like, yo, this shit was wild when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, it was that Southern rap, man.
It wasn't just Southern, man.
But for me, it was a lot of Southern rap.
Well, think about it, right?
I mean, so like all the songs of my like 2000s rap. So like, okay, it was a lot of Ludacris.
Yup.
It was Eminem.
Dipset.
A lot of Joel Santana.
Yes,
the
Yin Yang Twins.
The Yin Yang Twins.
Okay. Also, remember Some Cut by Trillville?
What about Wobble Wobble by the 504 Boys? That shit slaps so hard. Boys with a Z. See, this is why we named this show with a Z. Because we're fucking 90s kids who listen to a bunch of early 2000s, late 90s rap. And we're just like, this is our vibe, son.
But remember, the song Some Cut by Trillville, the beat was a bed creaking.
What it is, cool.
What it is, ho?
What's up? All right, that's enough. That's all we can do. There were some ridiculous slappers that came out in 2000. Fucking Shake It Fast, which is just shake your ass.
Yeah.
Which is the
shake your ass. Yeah.
Watch yourself.
Remember the uncut tip drill video?
Yes.
By Nelly?
So good. I saw
with
that
the credit card swipe?
I saw that shit on fucking BET Uncut.
Yeah. Oh my God. BET Uncut was the shit.
Why do we live now?
Why?
We should just kill ourselves.
Because I remember
that era was the best.
I remember having so many boners late night,
3 o'clock in the
TV,
morning, Saturday night, BET Uncut,
bouncing back and forth between whatever was on the E channel late night with Brooke Shields and BET Uncut.
Yo, why did we watch the same shit and I'm White?
Because we all did.
I know, but still,
and it gave us so many prepubescent erections.
Yeah,
like
BET Uncut, fucking grainy Spice Channel. That's what I did at night.
Yes.
That's all we did.
Oh my God.
We were all the same 11-year-old boy.
Yes.
That are just sitting around looking at, we're just looking for one solid nipple to grain across the screen.
Listen, kids these days have it so easy.
Yeah, this is why they're all getting ED at like 10.
Yes. Like, you've seen more naked women at the age of 13.
Overly stimulated.
Listen, at the age of 13, you have seen more naked women already than your grandfather ever did in his entire life, okay? Mm-hmm. Like, just... Your grandfather was very masculine.
Yeah.
He was laying pipe, and he didn't see that many naked women in his lifetime. Not in real life.
God, there were so many good. When did International Players Anthem come out?
2007.
Okay.
7.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
God, UGK was a whole vibe too, man.
UGK was a shit, man.
I didn't realize how much I listened to until I went back through the old catalog, and I was like, wow, I listened to a lot of UGK back in the day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
God, there was so many good. I can't even think. Oh, man. Like, I'm just remembering artists that I forgot about, and I'm just, like, combing through this, like, whole back section here. Like, I would be remiss to say R.I.P. to another god. Black Rob died the other day.
Yes, he did. Was it kidney failure?
Yes.
Yeah.
And like Whoa?
Yeah.
When Whoa came out, I was like, what the fuck is happening right now?
I love it.
But why am I just like sitting in line at lunch as a 10-year-old singing this song while I contemplate buying FUBU that afternoon? Like that was my life.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in lunch, and my friends are like, what are you doing this afternoon? I was like, I don't know. Might go buy a FUBU jumpsuit. Haven't decided yet.
Yeah, you show up to school.
As a 10-year-old white kid.
Wearing a FUBU Fat Albert t-shirt.
Hey.
Your dad bought you at a barber shop.
It just hits different, man.
Oh man,
Yeah, there was
the
some
world was a different place.
different place, man.
It was a different place. I kind of miss how wild like that period socially, how wild that period was,
And
in,
how
like, the late
very
90s, early
much okay
2000s.
it was.
It was okay.
It just needed to be fine.
Like you could just flagrantly
Yeah.
just let.
That's when Kanye came out after his accident.
Yeah, yeah.
04 starts coming out with Through the Wire, and you're just like, oh shit, we're about to watch a god.
We sound like old men talking about the good old days.
It's not even
Just
that long ago.
It's not that long ago, but it was long enough ago, and you could just flagrantly just let slurs just fly.
What was the song
Only-
in like the 2000s? There was always like that one song that came on, and you were just like, all right, two things are gonna happen. We're gonna turn up, and there could be a fight. Like
There was a few.
There was a few.
There's a few.
All right, what was the one that popped in your head? You were just like,
Two main ones.
well, I hope
There's
we
that-
survive this night.
There's that one song by Lil Scrappy.
Which
You
was,
could get stumped in the club. Roll with your hood, get jumped in the club.
the fuck is the name of that song?
That and
we
Nuck
don't want
If You-
we don't want no problems.
We don't want no problems by
Yeah.
Lil Scrappy and Nuck If You Buck by Crime Mob.
Yes.
Those were like the two.
So Knuck If You Buck was probably on my list. You know, the one song that just like came
Yeah.
on, and I was like, well, I hope we survive tonight. Was Never Scared by Bone Crusher.
No, you are absolutely right.
That song,
You're absolutely right.
That song comes on, and you're just like, well, I'm outside of the club, and I was like, I'm not outside of the club, but I hope my friends survive.
There are two songs this day where if you
Like,
show up to
holy shit, like
if
it's
you
just
show
dangerous,
up to
man.
a function,
Makes my asshole just tingle.
there are two songs this day where you can play at any function full of black millennials. It doesn't matter how stuffy the crowd is. Two songs. You play these songs and the place
Just
will
like,
erupt.
hey, Mike, how's the firm? It's going well. Never Scared comes on, and he just gets
Well,
way.
not never. It's not
Yeah.
never scared though.
Oh.
It's Nuck If You Buck, and the second one is Swag Surfing.
Oh my god, I love that. I love that song. I didn't want to like it. I love it so much.
Play Swag Surfing at a pool party.
Oh, yeah.
The half the water is gonna be out the pool.
Yeah.
Out of the pool by the time the song's over.
I would say I'd be remiss to say, and we'll close on this. So like I was just like combing through and reminiscing. This is what I'm going to do most likely when I get home before I go to bed. It
Okay.
is also 4:20 when we record this. I know you're not much of a marijuana smoker.
Yeah.
As somebody that is, I mean, I'm not like a degenerate, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's legal now.
Yeah, of course.
And I've got medical conditions.
yeah.
You know,
It is like
Cuomo-
legal in New York State.
Cuomo looked at me and said, "Today is Tuesday. For those who enjoy the herbery,
The herbery.
I'd say have at it. Enjoy yourself. Do not drink. I'm sorry. Do not do anything while driving under the influence.
All plants, no powders.
All plants, no powders. I will be staying at the Waldorf Astoria for the evening with a young, of age, of age assistant who will help me with tomorrow's briefing. Good day to you, and stay New York tough."
Oh man.
Been working on that Cuomo.
Yeah.
I didn't
Of
realize.
age.
Of age. But what was happening was I went on through like just like a playlist of like the old like 2000 songs. I was like, what's the shit that I want to like smoke a joint to, or just like something I just want to like just chill out to. Do you ever listen to Doobie Ashtray by Devin the Dude?
Yes.
That shit hits so much harder now than
Yeah.
it even did back in like 02.
Oh yeah, actually, I over the summer, I went on an Afro Man binge. Okay,
everybody
She
has.
Won't Let Me Fuck. Classic.
Classic.
Okay.
Yeah. But yes, it's a whole vibe. So boys,
Yeah.
happy 420. Enjoy yourself. It was overall. Let's be honest. We celebrated a man going to prison as if somebody won the Super Bowl.
Yep.
A little bit of a problem, maybe,
Makes-
but
I think it's a sign that the system's
system's
not
a little fucked
working.
up when we're
Yeah.
cheering for a man to go to prison. Yeah.
Yeah, like something that should happen, and we're cheering like, "Holy shit! They pulled off the
Yeah.
offset."
Oh shit! The Vikings won the Super Bowl.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
The Browns won at
Oh
home.
my God, that happened.
Yeah.
People were yelling at the TV, like in all the B-roll shots and the
Yeah.
music. They're yelling at the TV as if they're like, they just sacked the quarterback. And they're just like, "Fuck you!" Like, eat shit. It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
but really, the lasting impression, the lasting thought of this day is, I'm just happy Rush Limbaugh wasn't here to see this. We're gonna end on that.
Yeah.
Boys,
All right,
we love
boys.
you. Smoke one up for our boy.
Yep.
And enjoy the rest of your evening, afternoon, or morning.
Yes.
And we just hope we can get you past and by.
Yes.
And we love you very much.
All
Bye.
right. I love you. Please call me back.